Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Connor Sumskier, and today I want to talk to you guys about the new PS4 console, what I think of it, and my concerns for competitive COD, or really anything that's competitive on the PlayStation 4. So, if you guys didn't hear by now, basically what's going to be happening is Sony is going to be releasing a new PS4. They're going to be calling it probably what I think is either going to be the PS4K or the PS4.5. Who really knows what they're going to call it? I mean, I'm assuming it would be a very good marketing thing to just call it the PS4K, because one of the main things that's going to be the selling point of this thing is that it has 4K output. So this is a very big deal, and there's certain things that they mention in here that could be fucking colossal to competitive COD, to pretty much anything that involves gaming on here. So first and foremost, this thing's going to have definitely better graphics. The things are going to run smoother, the menu's going to run a lot smoother, games look better, frame rate's going to be better, everything. Now, this is a problem because people that are going to have the new and better PS4 are going to have the advantage over the people that don't have the new and better PS4. This is a very, very big problem, because if you are going to be playing at like 120 FPS and the other guy's going to be playing at 60 FPS, you have a huge advantage. And one thing about this that is fucking essential to Call of Duty in specifics is that in Call of Duty, your fire rate, or rate of fire that you shoot your gun at, is actually tied to your FPS. So this could be absolutely insane. If you guys don't really understand how this works, the Call of Duty engine, based on the more frames per second that you're getting, you're actually going to have your gun shoot faster. Now, this was actually slightly visible in Advanced Warfare with the Xbox One and PS4. PS4 is a little bit more powerful than the Xbox One, so what was happening was that the game was running at more FPS, therefore the BAL would shoot faster on the PS4 than it did on the Xbox One, just because of the way the frame rates worked. So basically what happened was that the BAL was a fucking beast on PS4. So moving on from that, something very similar to this could be happening, but not just with the BAL, not with just the gun or two, but pretty much everything. If you have a match, let's say we get a fucking solid singles hardpoint or something on Gamebattles, you're gonna win a lot more gunfights if you're playing at a higher resolution. You can see targets clear, it's gonna be nice, the game's gonna be running better, and you're gonna have more frames per second. I mean, you're gonna have every possible advantage. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a fucking huge difference. And one thing that a lot of people have been suggesting is, oh, they can just lock the frame rate. Great idea, right? Well, what Sony said is, this is fucked up. Sony actually went out and said they are going to require every single developer to have a frame rate advantage on the new consoles. So, with that being said, every game is going to have some sort of advantage, so that way their customer gets what they paid for, I guess. So you're not just buying the new console to keep 60 frames per second. Sony is requiring all the publishers to even get the game out to have higher and better frame rate on the new system. So basically, you're going to be completely fucked if you're going to be playing on the old console when this new Call of Duty comes out, if you're going to be playing on the old console. So this is a really big deal. I'm very concerned on how this is going to work, what they're going to do with LANs. I mean, basically the whole entire competitive scene just switched to PS4. They just bought a fucking 1,000 PS4s for all the LANs and stuff. But they're going to have to buy new PS4s, or competitive's going to have to stay on the old PS4. We don't even know what's going to happen. So I just wanted to get my initial thoughts out there. There's going to be a lot, and I mean a lot, of information and a lot of things happening relatively soon. I would see that this thing's going to be coming out probably this fall. And Call of Duty is going to probably have either a huge division between the new PS4 and the old PS4. Who knows, we might even go back to Xbox, just so that way it's a stable thing. But I definitely don't see Xbox not making their upgraded Xbox One, just because they're even further behind the PS4 already. So I mean, they're eventually going to be forced to come out with a stronger console in the coming months or years. So that's not even going to really be a logical solution. So we're going to have to figure out what's going to happen with the face of competitive COD and just the competitive scene in general. I mean, this goes for every game, not just competitive COD. I mean, even if you play pubs or something, any competitive FPS, or even any competitive game in general, you're going to want the upper hand, because your game's going to be running at a higher resolution with better frame rate, and it's just going to overall be smoother. So I don't know, man. We're going to see what's going to happen. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you learned something new, remember to leave a like rating, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.